Now I'm going to do my contouring and highlighting. One time a woman asked me if I got a nose job. As a teenager, I hated my nose. And if I could do plastic surgery on my entire body as a teenager, I would have. Thank goodness that most teenagers can't afford it. And so someone asked me if I had a nose job. And basically, I just learned contouring from, watching other gurus on eBay. And so to minimize or to make your face look slimmer, I like to put a darker. I don't do well with bronzers. So I just put a powder. This way I know there's that, you have the E3 or the C. I just like to do this in my nose. And then the thing I don't like about the E3 is that the way I learned it from Mary Kay, and it seemed to work well with a lot of the older women, is I take the highlighter, this is a frosty highlighter, and I put it right up here on my cheeks, on the very, 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 very top of my cheeks. And then I do the C here. And I don't know, this is what I learned from Mary Kay, that older women said it made their eyes look nicer, highlighted their whole eye area. Again, some people think that it might accentuate the fine lines, but I don't know. They're just different ways of doing things, different ways that makeup artists say to do it. But one of the things I learned is light colors bring out areas, and darker colors make the areas recede. So Mary Kay herself, till she was 80, I noticed she wore black on her contour, and I can only assume that that black covered up the lines on the top part of her eyes. And she was 80. And I've seen other older women use black on the contour, and it seemed to camouflage the lines and the wrinkles. So, just white color brings out. That's why I put the Frosted Flakes, the lightest color, on the lid. And the darker color makes things recede. So those are some of the tips that I learned about makeup application and stuff. Finally, I'm just going to put, since I'm wearing liquid today, I usually wear mineral powder foundation, but when it doesn't cover up as well. And so when I'm doing these videos, I usually just use my Mary Kay liquid foundation. So let me just set everything with regular loose powder. I always put the most concentration around the nose area just to blend out everything I did there. And because that's my most oily area, my skin drives me insane. It's oily and yet dry. I put moisturizer on the dry parts to avoid, getting wrinkles, and I break out. And Mary Kay, the reason why I love Mary Kay, it seems to make me break out the least, or not break out at all. I used to suffer from cysts on my face, on my chin area, and after wearing Mary Kay, I hardly ever break out. And so that's why I use the Mary Kay skincare. Not the Time Wise, just their basic skincare set. Time Wise, I have a lot of redness in my skin, and it seems to irritate me, so I can't use the Time Wise stuff. But I do use the basic skincare, and most of the time their foundation.